She planted trees, but her real mission was planting hope. For Wangari Maathai, environmental activism wasn't just about saving forests. It was about empowering women, challenging corrupt leaders, and fighting for justice. But her journey was far from easy. This is the story of a woman who proved that one small seed could grow into a global movement. Wangari Maathai was born in 1940 in Nyeri, Kenya. Growing up, she developed a deep love for the environment, surrounded by the lush beauty of rural Kenya. But life wasn't easy. Girls in her community rarely had access to education, let alone dreams of higher studies. Despite these odds, Wangari excelled in school and won a scholarship to study biology in the United States. There, she expanded her understanding of science and environmental conservation. She became the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a PhD, returning to Kenya as a professor. But her vision extended far beyond academia. Wangari founded the Green Belt movement. It started with one goal: planting trees to combat deforestation. But it soon became about much more: restoring degraded land, empowering rural women, and challenging the status quo. Wangari saw that deforestation was not just an environmental issue, but it was a social one as well. Rural women bore the brunt of the destruction, facing food insecurity and water scarcity. Through her movement, they gained economic opportunities and reclaimed their lands. Wangari's activism quickly caught the attention of Kenya's government, and not in a good way. In the 1980s and 1990s, her work was seen as a threat to the political elite. Her opposition to land grabbing and corruption put her at odds with powerful figures. Wangari was harassed, arrested, and labeled as troublemaker. She famously led protests to stop the government from building a skyscraper in Nairobi's Uhuru Park, a fight she won, but at a personal cost. Some criticize her confrontational tactics, but Wangari believed that fighting injustice required bold action, no matter the consequences. Wangari knew that environmental issues couldn't be separated from social justice. By training women to plant trees, she gave them the tools to fight poverty and assert their rights. For many, planting a tree became a revolutionary act, a way to resist exploitation and reclaim their dignity. The women she worked with described her as tough but compassionate, a leader who inspired them to believe in their own power. Her grassroots approach became a model for sustainable development across Africa. In 2004, Wangari Maathai became the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. The award recognized her contributions to sustainable development, democracy, and peace. But it also came with pressure. She was now a global figure, expected to balance activism with diplomacy. Despite the acclaim, Wangari stayed grounded, using her platform to advocate for global action on climate change and the protection of vulnerable ecosystems. She continued to challenge leaders to prioritize the environment. Even after her passing in 2011, Wangari's legacy continues to grow. The millions of trees she helped plant stand as a living testament of her vision. She received countless posthumous honors, including the Wangari Maathai Forest Champion Award and memorials worldwide. Her birthday is now celebrated as a day to honor environmental stewardship. Her story is one of persistence and profound courage. She showed us that change starts small, but its ripples can be felt across the world. What does Wangari Maathai's story mean to you? How can we honor her legacy today? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to explore the history makers of Africa.